Alright boys, welcome back. As you all know, the Slime Collab will be approaching to global very soon. Today I'm going to give you the good and the bad news like I always do for every single banner. This time, the good and the bad news for the Slime Collab banner. There are some problems with this, and they are, I will say, some major problems. I will share it with you here today, but there is also some good news. There are some good things and really fun things with this entire banner that you should know before you summon. Let's jump into it, let's have some fun, like and subscribe, let's talk about it. Now again, pulling up GC database over here for the patch notes. I have a few things to show you in here if you missed it already. First things first, and I will start with the good news because you want to hear that first as always, right? Good news is, yes, Slime Collab will be approaching in 2 weeks. You will have the banner on global for 3 weeks as well, which is wonderful. Why? By that time, and I've mentioned this many times in different videos, you have time to find out what's next, and you have time to find out what's next, right? So you have good time to see how everything's going to be dropping. If Mono's extremely broken, you'll find that out. If the anniversary is Mael, Goddess Elizabeth, a random character, Escanor, whoever it is, you'll find that out during this banner. So you have time. If you want to wait, you can definitely find out who's next and play it that way. On this banner, 5 characters are the collaboration characters. Again, if you want my opinion, Demon Lord Rimuru is broken, very high tier character. You could definitely say above, like let's say S tier. You can say S tier. Shuna, very good, a very solid healer. One of the best support characters I've seen in a little bit. Super fun to use. Her CC isn't terrible, right? Her CC's not terrible. Her costume's pretty cool. The character's pretty cool. Her skills are pretty fun. But yes, you can always say, you know, they're not broken, but she's up there. She's really good. Next thing, a little bit of good news. Yes, one costume will be purchasable via gems. You can purchase that, and again, it means that the other 2 will be, you know, for money, and there is no free costume at this moment in time. It looks like Demon Lord Rimuru, bad news, is like Assault Melee. There is no 5th weapon. That is how it's going to go for this character, so a big L right there. We also should know with the same way, there is no 5th weapon, nothing like that, but there is one that you can purchase full 4 gems. It's an SSR costume. You can purchase it for gems. The other 2 will be paywalled, which again, you already know that with every collaboration. Milim, Rimuru, and Benimaru will each get a brand new costume set, and I will say Milim's looks amazing, but it is for money, and that is how it's going to go. Each of them get a relic, but you already knew that. There's also this where you will get this for free, which is the blue Rimuru. You will get this, again, basic stuff. You get 2 multis altogether, which is, again, you're saving 60 gems if you have to make 1 rotation. So altogether, you only got to spend 540 on this banner to make it to pity, which, again, it's not that bad in comparison. Charmiel, we didn't get a free multi, and then with the Ragnarok Chapter 4 update, we didn't get a free multi, so we lost, you know, on that. But here, at least you get 2, so it's not that bad. A bunch of costumes will drop, and that's practically your update with buffs to all these characters. The previous ones, that is how it's gonna go. That's the update. Now on to some of the bad news, right? The bad news here, first off, the banner is utter trash. Okay, I summoned on it, and if you watch my summons video, I highly recommend, before you summon, watch that summons video, and you'll see how it went, right? I summoned 600 gems, I pulled one, hear me out, ready? 1 Shuna, okay? Then I pulled, I think, what, 2 or 3 Benimarus in that entire banner. And again, my luck was, you could say it's great because, you know, I pulled Benimaru. The problem is, and the thing is, I failed on this banner, technically speaking, right? I lost out on Milim. Yes, this is for free. Let's say you were, like, different, right? Let's say you pulled, instead of 3 Benimarus, you put 3 Rimurus. You failed on this banner, right? I luckily got 1 Shuna. If I didn't, I would have to go a full other rotation in. This banner is very bad. 3% collab banners have always been so bad. But when they make it, where the other units, right, these last 3 units over here are on 0.2, it's even worse. If you're summoning just for Rimuru, that's fine. If you're summoning for these characters, it is very hard to pull, and I'm going to be very honest with you. It's impossible, or near impossible, to pull all of them in 1 rotation. You have to have God tier luck. You got to have the opposite of go-go luck, right? Go-go luck is terrible. It's God, like, it is terrible, right? You have to have God tier luck. Got it? That's how you have to go. And again, the rest of the banner also is turd. Like, these characters are all very outdated. You can't tell me they're not. They've been on so many banners. They're always here. I don't know why Netmarble always wants to ruin collab banners, but, you know, because they know they're going to summon, right? They know people are going to summon because they love slime. So the rest of the banner's turd. But, you know, again, yes, 0.5% these are on. These 3 are on 0.2. You have an equal chance. Think about this now. You have an equal chance to pull one of these as you do to pull one of these 3, and then she's just floating, right? So it's, again, if you think about it, it's about, like, what, less than 50% to pull a collaboration character, because, again, 1% here, plus, so it's 1.6%. Altogether, so yeah, it's about 50-50, right? So you have a 50% chance to pull a collaboration character, but you also have an equal chance to pull turd. Remember that. And another thing that I wanted to mention, and this is a big thing, right? If you're summoning for the Slime collaboration, I highly recommend that, you know, if you're doing it, you kind of have Ram as a character. I saw this little infographic here, and again, big shout out to the person that made this. Well done. It really is pretty cool. And it does give you some pretty solid teams. This is from SakeTube. So again, great job. But yeah, with this entire thing, right? The one thing that I wanted to mention, Ram is amazing. Ram is outstanding. Ram is 10 out of 10. If you don't have Ram, definitely you do lose a few comps, because what her passive is it buffs unknown allies, right? And it's like 20% buff. It's pretty good. So without her, it does kind of like smack up your ability to make the team insane. There are alternatives, and I will state that. I think this image shows the alternatives, right? Yeah, it does. So we have Zeldris over here, which is pretty good. You also have Ragnarok Bond, which most of you didn't summon for. That says no Rem. I think that means Ram. It means Ram. Yeah, it means Ram. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, Soldiers is great. There are backline units you can definitely swap out, but Ram is a very, very solid unit. Also, if you have Merlin, right, the Festival Merlin, that's also a very solid unit to have on this team. Try and have those units when you do summon. If you have also Unknown Gother, it's very good. Blue Merlin has such a toxic team that it's not even funny. If you want to just make a solid team that I tried, which was very, very fun, you're going to do Assault Mel... No, not Assault Melee. What is it? Trader Melee. You can use Rimuru. You can use... Who is it? That's someone... Red Gother. Yeah, you can get away with that. You could. And then you can use Fez Zeldris on bench. It's a good team. Again, it is more leaning on using collaboration characters, unknown race allies. Why? Because they get buffed. They get buffed very well from Ram. That's how it's going to go. So there are, again, things that you should take into consideration before summoning. If you are a newer player, you're summoning on this banner, do it. You'll have to go and also summon on the ReZero Rerun whenever that does happen, because that is where you need that character, because she makes the collaboration units, she makes unknown units broken. And usually when we get collaborations, that is why Ram is so good, because when you get a collaboration, it's usually unknown, and when they're unknown, she buffs it. They always work on a team. So again, it's I guess you can say future-proof your account. Summon on this, wait for ReZero whenever that comes out, and then also you have to go and spend on that to make very, very solid teams. Again, it is not an end-all thing if you don't have her, but it is just a recommendation to get her in order to make your team even better than it could be. Just again, I'm putting it out there. You don't have to have her. It's a good idea to have her. You don't have to. Get her later. Got it? Good. And again, as always, as everyone will tell you, again, if you are summoning on this, remember there is a anniversary coming up soon. So again, make sure you plan out your gems. The idea that I put out there and that I say it's a collaboration. If you love the character and you want to use this character and build a team, go and summon on this banner, because anniversary units will return. I know Trader Melee was a broken anniversary. He hasn't returned in somewhat like 3 months now, but he will return soon, probably on the 3rd year anniversary. He'll be there. Same way with Diane. If you skipped her, she'll be here in another month or two. We have festivals very often, but the chance of you getting Slime again is going to be a little bit. So again, collection purposes, go and summon, go and have fun. The unit is very fun, very broken. The relic is crazy, increases the hero's pierce rate by 80%. By the way, when you log into the game, as soon as it happens, you're gonna get 30 gems. So here's some good news for you: 30 gems automatically, 5 more gems from the stream, 30 Belmoth cores, a bunch of free tickets. You get some SSR guarantee tickets in there. You do get a free holy relic right off the bat. You get a bunch of cosmetics when you play the events. You get a bunch of gems for the entire content. There is so much in this update to look forward to, so make sure you guys go take part in that. And also there will be a part 2 of it where you get a I think a boss. I think it's the fire one, right? And that will be coming out this upcoming week, so be prepared for that. A lot in this update to look forward to. So again, just be aware that's what's coming. And then again, that was the good and bad news. I try my best to consolidate it, but again, basic information, basic things you should know before you summon. Just again, I highly recommend you go and watch my summons video just to understand that's what it's gonna be like. Don't get discouraged when you get shafted miserably, because that's how it happens on collaboration banners. If you watch my Stranger Things summon stream, which someone had a laugh about last comment section, yes, I got shafted miserably, but if you watched it, you'll understand that's how it goes with collaboration banners. If you watch my ReZero summons, I did a little bit better, but I still got slapped up, right? I got Ram 2 times. I got 1 Amelia, and I had to miss out on Rem almost. Last second I pulled her. I was about to slap somebody. I swear I was. But yeah, that's the entire thing. What I want to bring to you here today. Again, be prepared for the banner. It's coming soon. There's a lot to look forward to and a lot to be hyped for. Thank you for watching. Peace out, everyone. Enjoy, and I will catch you guys in the next one.